Good morning, the Broncos in the 35 corridor. I'm Dealey Edwards here with Dealey Edwards Realty, and I'm here to introduce our newest agent, Jessica Neal. Good morning, Jessica.
Hi. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Jessica Neal, one of our newest agents for the Dealey Edwards team. She handles both residential and commercial. She's a great source, and she knows Canyon Lake super well. Now, how long have you been in real estate, Jessica?
I am on my 10th year now and my 5th year as a broker.
And how's it going for you?
I love it. I absolutely love helping people.
Well, good. Now, what got you in real estate?
You know, I used to actually handle a lot of Airbnbs in the capacity of a cleaning company for over 5 years in Canyon Lake. So helping people was just my second nature, but then building my network was basically why I decided to, plant my seeds in Canyon Lake and then grow my business from there.
What is the guiding principle for working with your clients? What really makes you feel great when you're dealing with your client?
I would say I love working with first-time home buyers, anyone that's trying to achieve a goal, not necessarily always first-time home buyers, but someone that has a dream and wants to achieve that dream. So just really, helping make sure that they achieve those goals.
You mentioned you had worked with Airbnb. Do you work with investors in some of those cases?
I do. I am definitely an investor-friendly real estate broker. So I'd love to talk with you if you are one of those.
And do you know how to do the analytics on those kind of things?
It depends on the property. I do have some resources that I could use, but I have a great broker to help me with that.
Yeah, I'm a numbers cruncher. That's a bad thing. Okay. Now, one thing that can help you know that you've got a professional in this industry is how much education they've had and how they're able to apply it. You're a GRI, right? Graduate
Correct.
Real Estate Institute?
Yes.
Which is kind of the most expensive certification you can get in regular real estate.
Sure.
And then also you're a real estate expert negotiator as well.
That's correct, yes.
Which are two both really critical skills. And that's something else. And then an RSPS, what's that?
That's a resort specialist, a resort style property specialist, as well. That's basically the Airbnbs and the VRBO properties.
And SFR.
That is a short sale foreclosure specialist. So I have studied that type of service as well.
So short sale. Right now, we haven't seen a lot of short sale, but when we have a downturn in the economy, those start to show up some. So when the need arises, there's somebody on staff that we can help. How do you really help in the pursuit of real estate? So you get a client and they're coming to you the first time. What service do you offer? What kind of advice do you offer to help get people out there?
First thing I would do is set up a meeting to make sure that they're fully educated, making sure that we have a plan in place to achieve their goals. I don't like to do things with clients without making sure they fully understand what we're really getting into, and then really putting in the perspective of what the goal is at the end of the day and where they're going to go. If they have to sell their home and buy a new home, that's a very intricate process. So I like to make sure we sit down with both parties or whoever is selling their home and make sure they fully understand what their net is at the end of the closing, and then going forward, how much they have in their pocket to purchase their next home.
So the one thing that we could really say from this, and after I've interviewed you when you came on, I think what I really gather from you is you really try to give good advice. You're not trying to sell anybody
Correct.
anything, right?
That is ultimately why I have previous clients calling me back.
Okay, as making that connectivity. So
Definitely.
What you find with the really good real estate agents in the market is that they're not salespeople. They're really there to provide you great advice, great information in that. And with all of Jessica's background, she's a great addition to it. What's the last thing that you would like the people to know about Jessica Neal and why they should use you?
I truly have a heart for people. Like he said, I really am not just trying to sell you something. At the end of the day, I want you to use me over and over, and I want to be your lifelong realtor. So that is the most important thing to me. I've always put that first foot forward and making sure that my commission is a byproduct of making sure that you're happy.
Okay, and in that regard, right now, one of the things you have on the market is daycare. Is that right?
Correct. Yes.
And you've got another house on the market or something else that's in
Yes,
there?
I've got several new listings. I've got a fully furnished Airbnb. We listed that competitively, and it's rented out over the past years. I've got financials for that. We have a fully remodeled home at Canyon Lake. It's a 4.3, and then I've got several other listings that are ready for your buyers. So.
Well, if you're looking to buy or sell in the very near future and you want somebody that'll make you a good advisor, you need to take a look at Jessica Neal,
Yes.
one of the newest additions to D. Lee Edwards Realty.